I have a blog, andycormier.blog, and this blog covers many of the same topics that I make my videos about. You might think that blogs are so like 2008, more like 2000 and late, am I right? But I beg to differ. Blogs and personal websites may be one of the best assets a creator or professional can have. No, this is not sponsored by Squarespace, Wix, or any of those other website providers. Though if you do want to sponsor me, hit me up. However, you may hear some of the same talking points a lot of these sponsorships have. Let's get started. First, writing a blog really helps me structure my thoughts for my videos. Oftentimes, I will make a blog post and a video about the exact same subject. Since I'm writing the blog post first, it makes recording the videos a breeze because I already have all of my ideas really well organized. If you look at my recent blogs as well as my recent videos, you'll see that there's a lot of overlap. And these overlapping videos and blogs will be the exact same topic with pretty much the exact same structure. Honestly, I don't really like writing scripts for videos, so thinking of it as blogs really helps overcome some mental hurdles and really speed up my workflow, on top of getting some content optimization gains. So really quick, content optimization is the act of turning one idea or piece of content into many pieces of content. And there's the idea that most of the effort comes up with making the idea and organizing it. And there's not much marginal effort converting it from content A to content B. Think of this as like a Twitch stream becomes a YouTube video, becomes many YouTube shorts and TikToks. It's one piece of content turned into many pieces of content. In my case, a blog post becomes a YouTube video, becomes YouTube shorts and TikToks. Of course, my main focus is my YouTube videos. But if structuring my videos for a blog post is easier than writing a script, then I'm just gonna write a blog post out of it and get double the content. On top of that, since my blogs are typically divided into pretty distinct sections, I can just make like a YouTube short or a TikTok about each individual section. The divisions are already made. Basically, there's not a ton of marginal effort turning the idea for a blog post into a video, into shorts and other stuff. It is so much more efficient than thinking of content from scratch for every single platform that I create on. Let's visualize a little bit. If writing a script for a video takes, let's say, 10 effort points, maybe writing a blog for that same topic would take 11 or 12 effort points. That's just a 1 or 2 point difference. And on top of that, I enjoy writing blogs more than I do writing scripts. So because it's not much more effort to just turn my script effort into blog effort, and I enjoy doing it more, why not write blogs? If my end goal was making a video, converting my script effort into blog effort gets me both a video and a blog, and then whatever extra benefits I gain from that extra organization that I have from blog writing. Aside from all these process and content optimization benefits that I get from writing a blog, having a personal website is actually really useful for your digital identity, whether you're a creator or a professional. I'm a believer in websites over platforms in some cases. Unlike what the website sponsors would have you believe, I don't think it's entirely true that you absolutely need a website and cannot rely on social media platforms. However, with a website, you do have so much more control. Control over how you present yourself and control of how the world perceives you and finds you. And this control is even more poignant if you can do just a little bit of coding or are willing to learn. Then even if your focus is just social media platforms, you can just put links to all of them on your website. And that's a far more comprehensive hub for your online identity than something like Linktree. Hiccup. Also, like, it's cool to have a website. Like, look, it's me, andycormier.blog. It's so cool to have your own website and you can just like point to one place on the internet that is totally yours. And that website gives me some additional technical benefits. Okay, we're zooming out now. All about SEO. We're talking all about SEO, baby. Search engine optimization. Open an incognito tab on Google Chrome or whatever your browser of choice is. You know how to do it. I know you know how to do that. But Google Andy Cormier. I can almost guarantee that the first result on Google will be my blog. This is so useful for me. Like, what if a potential employer is looking me up? What if they encounter some other schmuck named Andy Cormier and cannot find me? Or even worse, think that I'm the other Andy Cormier. That would be total lunacy, I tell you. Lunacy! But thanks to my YouTube channel and other social media stuff, I'm probably the most well-documented Andy Cormier in the world. Probably. Maybe. But the point still stands. Having your own website gives you far better control of how you're perceived online, and that's largely because of search engine optimization. As far as I know, Google will prioritize a website over a social media page. So writing a blog or having your own website will let you control that narrative by having better SEO. This will help showcase to employers and potential fans what you want them to see. On my blog, I showcase my expertise and interest, and that's what I want people to see about me. That's how I want to be perceived. Over the last year or two, I have made a point to make my blog something more professional that I could be proud to show future employers, people like that. I obviously have some older, less professional blog posts from back when I was in college, but we don't need to worry about those. Just about everything you see on my blog right now is some showcase of my expertise in marketing or some other interest, like the ocarina. Beyond that, I'm developing a great pool of reference material for future colleagues or past colleagues alike. Just the other day, one of my former coworkers came asking me about some questions about influencer marketing and things like that. Luckily, I had blog posts that basically answered that question, so instead of having to take the time to actually really think about those questions, I just found blog posts and sent them to him, and it was a great win-win situation. I saved time by writing blog posts. It was amazing. That is legitimate utility. Now imagine if a recruiter is looking me up and wants to know if maybe I could solve a particular problem that their company has. Maybe they can see through my blog posts that I already have such solutions. Because of this, writing a blog has really helped me with my job hunt. If it's easy for companies to see what I'm good at and interested in, it makes it a lot easier for them to want to hire me. Please hire me. I'm getting bored of being unemployed. But in more than one job interview I've had in recent weeks, my blog has been specifically referenced. One person even said, "I found out what an ocarina is because of you." Heck yeah. Get an ocarina. That spot on job applications that says website, andycormier.blog. I just put it there. Then to get some of the word out, I do share some of my more relevant posts on LinkedIn. I still view the existence of my blog largely as sort of just bonus material that I make in the process of making my videos. But employers love blogs. Employers love to see that you're passionate about something, and they love to see that you can write. Writing is one of my very best skills, and I'm really happy that I can showcase that on my blog. Writing is one of the most important meta skills for career success. One of my former professors in university used to tell the class, "If you can't rise, you can't rise." And I think there's some legitimacy to that statement, especially in things like marketing, where half of your job is writing. Obviously, just having a blog will not be what gets you a job, but writing a blog makes it a whole lot more convincing that you actually have the skills that you say you have if you write about them. It adds a certain air of legitimacy to not simply rely on your resume. You can say, "These are my interests. These are my skills. These are things that I've made." I don't need just a resume to convince you when it's all right here. You know what else could give me more legitimacy? If you liked and subscribed, do that. But there's a lot more I could say about the benefits of blogging and how it relates to careers and business and being a creator online, but I'm sticking to how blogs have benefited me. What are my arms doing right now? I'm just shaking them around. Blogging is a major component in my video production process and helps me optimize my content. It also really helps me control the narrative of how I'm perceived online through better SEO and just having control of my own website's content. And that really helps in showcasing my skills and interests to improve my odds in the job hunt. In this economy, I need everything I can get. But the most amazing thing about this type of thing is if you make some type of content online, whether that's a blog, whether that's YouTube, whether that's TikToks, whether that's streaming, you'll derive some benefit that is uniquely your own. I'm speaking to my experience of how blogging is beneficial for me, but that won't be the same experience you have if you blog. You might have different things, you might have more things, you might have the same things, but everyone gets something different out of having some creative process in their life. And honestly, it really helps your career prospects in this day and age. If blogging or making content in any way, shape, or form interests you, and you're also gunning for some career growth, I highly recommend you check out my video on applying your creative skills to your career. A lot of people silo those things to be completely separate parts of their lives, when in reality, you should be putting your YouTube channel on your resume. In most cases. Not all. Otherwise, leave a like, subscribe for more, watch that video next, and happy creating. See you next time.